Hi, I'm Detective Unknown.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Backflip.
And I'm Inspector Home Run.
And we're the Teenage Super Sleuths, myth-busting some of today's greatest scientific hoaxes.
This is Johnny on the Spot, science reporter for the Real News Network. You won't find any fake news here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. All characters and events in this show, even though based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. We're coming to you today from the Batcave. The Teenage Super Sleuths have had to go into hiding because of the scientific discoveries that they have been making are a threat to the status quo. Okay, I am here with Sergeant Backflip, and he sent me some critical information that he wants me to look into. I am once again Johnny on the Spot, science reporter for the Real News Network. And he's telling me something that, once again, I don't really understand it, but we're going to take a look into it. It says, the climate follows a pattern of 100,000 years of ice age or glaciation and 10 to 15,000 years of interglacial or a warming period. Okay? We are at the tail end of the current interglacial, and the climate has been unusually stable during the Holocene. Now, the Holocene, if I remember right from the previous video, is the time period since the last ice age ended. It's about 12,000 years ago. All right, so let's take a look here. And so this is the chart that Sergeant Backflip sent me, and what he told me is that we have about this is a temperature chart. This is the CO2 chart that we're all familiar with. But what he tells me is that this glaciation lasts about 80 to 100,000 years. So you have these ice age periods, and then you have these brief warming periods. And this is called an interglacial. Is that right, Sergeant Backflip?
Yep.
Okay, so that's about 15,000 years. But when I look at these past ones, those look like they're spikes. They go up, they go down very rapidly. So that's climate change. That's really rapid climate change, right?
It sure is.
Okay, but this one, this is the Holocene. This is the time period we're in. It looks relatively flat and stable. Is that right? I mean, to me, that looks like our climate is far more stable than it was in the past. Is that right? I mean, that doesn't look stable at all. That looks like spike. I mean, that looks to me like real hot, real cold. Real hot, real cold. This is nice and temperate. Even though CO2 is this high. So, looking at this chart, and you correct me, I'm not the guy with the PhD, you are. This to me looks like high levels of CO2 could have actually stabilized our climate. Is that a wild hypothesis? Or is that actually what you're showing me in your chart?
That is actually what I am showing you with this chart.
Why doesn't Al Gore tell anybody this? Is this more this information that Al Gore's keeping secret from everybody? And is this the kind of information that you want people in your secret science society to keep to themselves because this is dangerous information to know? And to make sure that they share this information with all their friends, but not their teacher?
Yes.
I can understand why you don't want this information to get out. Okay, well that's good. So once again, you're telling me that you're going to have more videos coming out, right?
Right.
And you want people to join your secret society, but to keep it secret, only share it with their most trusted allies, and to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Is that right?
That is right.
And to check